Yo, they be over here in Atlanta. They supposed to be protesting. They over here partying. I told you it's a party in my city. We won't be doing all that with y'all. Y'all so dramatic. Oh, I was about to hit. I'm watching the protests in Atlanta. They partying. All right, let me grab some people from TT. If y'all got a question, put it out there. I'm gonna read you with bones today. We're gonna do the poker and then the bones, the dominoes. Let's get to it. I can take off my little hood when I leave TT. TT's so evil. What is that? Anybody got a question? Throw it out there so I can read you for free. Everybody keep in mind that the fast passers get to skip the line. Okay. Okay. I'm waiting for people to throw questions out there. Respect me. I respect you. It's so easy. I just rolled up a though. Throw your question out there, Mr. Scareskis or Miss Stareskis, whoever's staring. Throw your question out there. I think people don't know. Okay, let's start. I don't see no questions. I'm gonna have to start my YouTube over again because it's like lame. Not start the live over. I mean, start over. That is so cute. I'm gonna have to start over. Building my folks, the clientele over here. Oh my God, is she smoking? Y'all supposed to be protesting. We did at the end. They put it I be trying to tell people in a lot of people do. Yeah, in the Atlanta protest, they was out there doing bachata and stuff. They was doing cumbia. Like y'all supposed to be protesting. Oh my God, that is so funny to me. Who is that? I don't know who that is. God, I'm starting to act like my aunties. Who is that? Starting to act like my mom. Who the fuck? I don't know who the fuck that is. So get out my face. No, they didn't pay me nothing. I don't care. I'm tired of y'all blocking me and then unblocking me. Could you just, if you gonna block me, keep it blocked, bitch. Like, quit acting retarded and stupid. And then another thing is, if you gonna unfollow me, go to the button and have me unfollow you too. What you fucking bitch asses. Everybody gonna act like they don't know where Rose at? Yo, life is good. Even somebody put on some music and they all started doing the electric slide and shit. Like they got they Mexican flags on like it's the cape. You know, Mexicans, they love to do that. They love to show up with the Mexican flag on like it's the cape. For real, I don't care if it's cape. They love to do that stuff. This is too funny. Y'all making me, I ain't even gonna go protest. See, they trying to get everything to get us out here to protest. I'm not going out there with y'all. No. I'm glad that y'all dancing though. This is the Atlanta protest. This is how Atlanta protest. ACL protest. They out there doing the electric slide. They got boots on the ground. If you come to Atlanta protest, you need to be ready to dance. They protested. Where's the? I wonder if the cops. Oh, you got the cops out there with the light. Like, dude. I'm telling you, you got Gomez out there with the light. Cause you know why he put the music on? Cause he showed up late. What's up, Joa? Okay, you want to know about Kendrick Lamar and Lady Gaga? Okay, I got you. Hold on, I'm trying to save that question real quick to the side. Thank all of y'all for being here. Thank y'all for your likes, the subs, the views, the people who come through and do business with me. And thank y'all for helping me grow. If anybody got a question and you want to get an answer, go ahead and ask it. And everybody keep in mind that the people who purchase the $10 Fast Pass, they get to skip the line. Let me put some music on. And I'm reading y'all today with Poker and Bones. So we're using Lilo and Stitch poker cards. And I'm going to use the basic dominoes. Everything is also in the description of the video. So, like, bones go deep. Some people in the West, this is what they call dominoes in the West. So some people call these bones, some people call these dominoes. And I like to read with these because they go pretty deep. So let me put some music on and let's get started. Why would that make me upset? Just because the way that somebody was being yesterday, why would that make me upset? It's a brand new day. And I had someone else to make me upset today. So I don't know how old you are, but I'm 40 years old. So I'm concerned. I hope you don't think that, lately I feel like I cannot talk because I feel like everybody's it's way too sensitive. I feel like people are more sensitive than a child. But things like that don't hurt my feelings. Now, if I kept that person around and they kept mistreating me and I would allow that to happen after a while, then yeah, then I would start acting out. But no, what you saw is me fixing something for myself and it's fixed and I'm done. Why would I feel sorry about that? I'm not the one who went to that person trying to be mean. They were coming to me trying to be mean. So I'm 40 years old, man. That stuff is not, when you get to be a certain age and you got stuff to pay for and stuff like that, that's not going to hurt your feelings that somebody's being mean. But what you know that you need to do is go ahead and let them go. Because a lot of people, it's really getting on my nerves that a lot of people are really instilling their child mind and they're like, but you're supposed to be nice. And a lot of people are still in kindergarten and they don't see that people are coming to you building up courage so they could do something worse to you. Because they think that stuff is funny. They think it's cool. We could go on and on and on. But no, that's not gonna upset me.
This is time.
Just because the way that guy's being yesterday. He's what upsets me more is that people act like that and I can't read you. That I don't have a customer. Believe me, throwing y'all out hurts me more than it hurts you. But some things that y'all don't understand, some people put up with people's bullshit. And what you're seeing is someone who doesn't do that. I'm not putting up with somebody's bullshit. They could go do that with someone else. They don't have to keep me around for that. I'm trying to get on my sister's lo-fi page real quick. But no, that's not something that's going to upset me. Now, no one put $100 in my account yesterday. I'm upset about that. You know what I'm saying? That's upsetting. That's so upsetting. Somebody had just put 40, but I need another 60. I'm upset about that. I come from an Earth family. Everybody Virgo. My mom's a Capricorn. You can't hurt nobody's feelings just because you said something mean. That's really a joke. But you know, that's just how it is in a Black household. I'm not sure how it is in other households, but that's how it is in a Black household. You're taught to be very strong because out here they want to kill you. I'm not joking. I hope people don't take this. Oh man. See, when I talk and stuff, people take everything as an insult because what I'm learning is in their mind, they think in insulting ways. But for me, I'm just factual. Like, I'm just telling you what time it is. I'm just telling you how people act, how it is being a woman in the South, what I was raised up against, why I act the way that I do today. That's all I'm trying to say. But like, depression is not something that hits me. I noticed that's everybody else. Something bad or something goes away that they didn't expect. And now they're having a bad day and all that stuff. Honey, as soon as I did that shit, I forgot about that person. Because I be trying to tell y'all about Aquarius. I'm Aquarius. My sun sign is Aquarius. So when I say something to you, I have been thinking about 6 months. I have been holding my tongue for 6 months to make sure, like, hold on, I want to make sure I don't hurt this person's feelings. I want to make sure that I'm correct. I want to make sure I'm not popping off randomly. So when I finally say something to you, no, let me say it. It was time. It was time. Social security payments. But today I'm pissed off about every day. That's why I don't like, that's why it's really hard for people to try and connect with me and be friends. Because every fucking day is somebody coming up to me faking to be a friend. They don't really act like they're friends. And here they are arguing with me about some shit that they should be asking me about rather than telling me. Like this morning, this chick tried to talk to me about Black Native Americans. I am a Black Native American. Why won't you listen to me? She don't want to listen to me. She want to tell me how I'm supposed to live and the things I'm supposed to know. And I'm trying to tell, like, she wants to tell me about free men, which I do know about free men, but I'm trying to tell her nobody in my bloodline is a free man. They were Black Native Americans. And I'm trying to tell her that. And so she blocks me. And I'm like, and so what y'all don't understand is like, this shit that y'all do when y'all were 5 to hurt each other's feelings. It didn't hurt my feelings when I was 5 because I used to have to fight when I was younger. But it's not going to hurt my feelings now. And what I'm trying to explain to y'all, I really wish that, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to everybody out there. I really wish that you would understand that a lot of what y'all do is a double-headed monster. This revenge and this stuff, how y'all be attacking people. You be thinking that you attacking me. The bitch blocked me, but really she hurt herself. I'm not the only Native, but I was trying to talk to the girl, like, hey, we can go back to the res. I can get you over to the genealogist. You can establish your foot with the tribe. You can get your membership, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm kind of annoyed with today is that I'm really tired of, I don't understand why the youth is coming to elders and they're trying to tell an elder what time it is. Another thing is that I know a lot, okay? But I know I'm a know-it-all. People want to call me a know-it-all, but I'm one of those people, I don't know it all. I don't have to wear this because I'm not on TikTok, but I don't know it all. I'm one of those, I know that I'm still learning from people. And so it's just crazy to me how there's these people out here who don't even as I'm a master and I'm good at my craft, I'm still learning. So that today is just like, no, honey, I'm an adult. You have to do, I have big girl problems. I'm over here thinking about my court cases, thinking about work, thinking about how I have to go back into the warehouse and how I don't want to. I have big girl problems. The last thing I care about is some stranger out there who doesn't like themselves. And they're coming to get something from me for free. I think in reality all the time. I know this one guy insulted me the other day on TikTok and he said, why are you reading cards and you're in fantasy? Why don't you do reality? My foot is on the ground here. But everybody keep in mind, I'm an interpretive reader. I just tell y'all what the cards mean. But no, I felt good while I was doing it and I'm feeling good now. And that doesn't mean that I'm evil. That means I stand up for myself and I'm who I am and I'm not going to change. And I'm just because somebody's coming over trying to do whatever tactics they want to do, I'm not going to do that. But I just wish that y'all would understand me. I really wish I wouldn't have to explain myself. I wish that y'all would just understand that some people out here they have strong minds, and that doesn't mean that's not an invitation for you to go beat them up. But your question right here, you want to know, will Kendrick Lamar, time for me? I didn't work out yesterday, so that's why I'm still a little bit bitchy. But no, it doesn't hurt my feelings that people are mean to me. I wish y'all would see the truth. Their feelings are hurt. And they keep going around. Then she gonna turn around. They're gonna turn around and do the same shit to somebody else. For the nominee, if you prefer personal questions, I don't understand. I don't know. Whatever. Ask whatever you want, dude. Ask whatever you want. So will Kendrick Lamar and Lady Gaga lead this year's MTV Video Music Awards? No. What is this one? There's a no popping up. pull something. Now, even though you asked a question, the spirit still might say something to you that you didn't even ask about. Like you just got an angel message that popped up right here. Oh, hold on, I gotta go get that clock. But you got 2 twos that popped up. Budgeting, you need to budget some type of finances. It's really going to help you out. I'm not sure if you're paying attention to your bills or something like that, or maybe you need to save some money. Oh, I am lucky. I am lucky. I am lucky. Thank you, Green Aperture. Anyways, you might be saving up some type of money or something like that. Maybe you might be saving money for your festivities, for some food, or like, you know, a drink while you got the show, whatever. But it's saying that you need a budget, and whatever budgeting you're going to do is going to help you out in the future. Let me get that clock real quick. Hold on. Where'd I put it? Yeah. Why would I be upset? That guy came around for a year to get free reads from me. Why would I be upset? Y'all act like black people. I mean, I'm talking about you, but I really feel like the world out here, I feel like y'all act like black people want to be slaves. So I'm reading people up here for free because I want to, not because I have to. But you'll see some people come up in my live and act like I have to read them for free. Now, the people who put the money in my account, I have to read them because they already paid. But I'm up here because I'm doing stuff that I like to do. And I'm just glad that y'all come in and join with me too, because y'all like cards too. But I'm not one. Some people are on this earth to service other people. I'm not. I'm Scorpion rising. I service me. Now, like Virgos, they service other people. But that's not within my chart within this lifetime. I service me. And while I take care of me, I help I end up being an example for other people realizing that they can take care of themselves too. They don't need to go out and look for a slave. They need a slave, they can get it from themselves. Like one girl said, yeah, Aquariuses are very aware what their path is in life and what they need to do. I guess that's one way to put it. But somebody's work is a no to your question. You talking about Kendrick Lamar and Lady Gaga working together? No. Saying that there's a no going on. I'm so tempted to ask y'all if you like how old you are, because some of y'all kind of talk like you're still young, like you're teenagers. Because for me to be an adult, most people are not trying to be teens, dude. Because most people know that they're doing the work by themselves. The other person's just looking for someone to ride off their coattails. And but anyway, let me tell you what the cards mean, all right? Let me stop dipping into my intuition and pulling from my experience. There's something about budgeting, man. Somebody's money is tight. Somebody gonna have to budget finances so that you can continue to pay for the things that you want. Somebody's working really hard. It's like King of the Hill. Somebody's on top of the world right here with this card, the 7 of clubs. You need to stick to your guns. There's a lot of people that are trying to knock someone off of their mountain. Someone's trying to knock someone off their stride. Someone's trying to get someone to stop doing. It's like a group of people, and they're trying to get someone to stop doing what they do. They're trying to get them to stop doing a job. There's a lot of envy and jealousy running around. This person might be a one-man army. Someone could be feeling overwhelmed with what they got going on their repertoire and their schedule. Now, you or someone around you going out, or it could be talking about Kendrick or Lady Gaga, but somebody's making new friends, making new connections, new jobs, new establishments, new perspective out on life, new friends, a lot of new stuff coming for somebody. Something's gonna feel like fresh, brand new, whatever that might be about. But as we go into the bone, somebody's money is stagnant. It's not dividing. It's not going down. It's not going up. There's a pause going on. Like I said, this angel message popping up about budgeting the finances, paying attention to the finances, paying attention to the little things. You might be going on a short trip that you might be going out, like to a park or an office or something like this. What else? So there's sharing, there's some type of contract, there's partners, there's some type of compromise that is happening. There's some type of compromise that's happening. There's some type of contract that's being established. There's like a one-on-one conversation that's being had. And also this is going on into the future. And the secret energy is a 4. So there's some type of foundation. There's something starting off on the good foot when it comes to business or a relationship, and somebody's keeping it to themselves. Somebody's keeping victory to themselves. They're not going around bragging, telling everybody about the good things that they got going on, that they're setting up for themselves within their life. This the secret energy 4. 4. Something about foundation, building towards success, building a foundation towards success. Something about like small success. Somebody need to take a break though. Somebody might have to get a doctor, or somebody might need to take a break before they continue on. They're doing something that's challenging. Somebody's doing something that's very challenging. It's not easy. Do you work with these people? Because why don't you just sit back and enjoy the show? With shows, all you can really do is just see what they're going to do next and if they're going to pull off the show. Somebody's really got to focus on their money in the future. Your money's going to be tight. That's not a bad thing. It's just saying that money is tight. It's just making you aware. I'm so tired. Who raised y'all? I know I kind of went random, like just now, but how y'all are afraid of everything out there? Because I know I just said you're going to have to budget. I hope that didn't scare you. I hope you just use that accordingly. That if you budget, you'll be able to afford something for your future. But I already know in my head, oh, be careful saying this, be careful saying that, because people get scared easily. They get scared at every little thing. But I really am wondering, how did y'all get so scared? How did y'all get so scared? Like, I could say budget your money. Oh my God, I'm going broke forever. Like, I know one girl said to me, I really don't mean to act like Chicken Little, where they feel like the sky is falling all the time. But how did y'all get so depressed? Who are y'all listening to? How did y'all get so scared of your own shadow? How do you think that every little, like, why do you? So every day that I live is okay. I don't live unrealistically and think that every day is going to be a good day. It's just unrealistic. One of these days is going to be a bad day. But that doesn't mean that I can't feel okay. I just think y'all be faking it. Y'all be sitting up here acting like every day is a good day, and y'all just be fucking faking it. Not talking to you specifically. I'm just randomly thinking about people. I do that a lot. Think about other things and other people I got going on in my life. And I wanted to teach y'all something I learned in psychology. The last thing that you said to someone, it will ring in their head. That's the last thing they remember about you. So I'm aware of the last impressions I make on someone, but I just want y'all to remember the last impressions y'all make on other people. Because I think everybody comes to me with thinking like, I could just fight her and she'll forgive me. And I'll be back tomorrow. And one of my friends keeps coming to me like, hey. And I keep loving her from a distance. Like, no. Y'all really have to understand that people want to be safe. But it's saying no. Kendrick and Linda. Who the fuck is Linda? They're saving money in general, especially mine. Because I'm not the person who wants to waste buying unnecessary things. Yeah, me too. Usually if I'm buying like spending my money on unnecessary things, it'd be like food, I like to spend my money on experiences. I'm such a minimalist. I don't like spending my money on things anymore because I don't like things collecting dust and stuff like that. So, but even if you save your money up, we still have priorities to pay for. You know what I'm saying? You still have bills and stuff like that. That's where the money go anyway. But it's just saying like when it's talking about the money, because that's what I specialize in, is seeing money. It's saying that you're working hard, but it's just saying that you got a budget so that you'll be able to pay for the things that you can pay for, your priorities, so that you can keep your priorities together. You don't want to get those out of hand. But they said about your question about Kendrick and Lady Gaga, they said no. Or are they going to lead this year's MTV Video Music Awards? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because I'm not into any of that stuff, believe it or not. You might be into it, but I'm not into it. I've never been into it ever since I was a little girl. I was never into that stuff. Somebody's about to get good money news, though. And either that you're keeping it a secret or that you need to keep it a secret. because it's underneath the deck. But you're gonna get some good big money news. Something about an inheritance, something starting brand new for you. Not sure if you're selling a home or something, or if you're involved in like large volume. But there's something that's like big regarding finances that's gonna come towards you. Some type of good big money news that's coming towards you. And either you need to keep it a secret or that you're going to keep your business private. But no, they didn't come back. But people know what they do to black people, bro. They know what they do to black people. And a lot of you people are just used to black people out here who are submissive to racism. A lot of y'all are not used to someone like me. I don't submit to that man. I just do, yeah, you can go ahead and ask another question because there ain't nobody else on the line. It's not like I'm doing anything. For another hour, I'm about to start my stuff. So, yeah, you can go ahead and ask another question. But, you know, like when I went to college, I felt like the main thing that college taught me in going to school was that you have a lot of people out here with different personalities. And there's no way that you can go up to them and tell them how to act. But I feel school teaches you how to deal with all these different people and their personalities. Either you could work with that person or you could leave them alone. It's that simple. But a lot of people out here, in my opinion, a lot of people have control issues. They want to control somebody. This morning, I think that girl was trying to control me. She wanted me to say what she wanted me to say. She wanted me to say what she wanted me to say about my family and talk about free men. But why am I going to talk about that? That was not in my family. They were Black Cherokee. I want to talk about what was in my family. Oh, let me burn an incense real quick. I am realizing the power of ignoring people because then that person starts realizing they start paying attention to their behavior. And I was asking the girl, why are you arguing with that man? All he's going to do is make you want to argue with everyone else around you. And that's what she did. She got in an argument with me, and I'm not stupid. Most people regret fighting me because after they get in a fight with me, some of them come back, see what I say, or they think about it, and they realize all that girl was trying to do was help me. So that's why my mom taught me, when I let people go, I don't feel bad. I did everything that I did within my power to help them. And I'm not one of those, I'm not one of those people where if you fuck up and you want to come back, you could do that once with me, but you can't keep doing that. That means you're going to do that 12 times. That means you don't respect the person that you're with. Life is short, you know. I sit up here and I think about all my other friends who treat me well and they respect me. So why am I going to sit up here and try to force someone who can't do it? They can't do it. So I'm going to leave them alone and they can learn these lessons for someone else. I don't teach elementary kids. I teach college. I teach professors. I teach people who are already in the spirit world. They already know 2 + 2 = 4. They already know respect. They already know the devil and all this shit and God and all that stuff, man. I am not those people to teach them the beginning. This is a card. This is a crystal. No. You already got to know how to roll your blunts when you come over to me, baby. I'm looking to see your second question. You've been saving your money. So the spirits are saying that whatever type of budgeting that you're doing and saving is working well for you. You may be thinking that it's not, but they're saying that you need to just keep doing what you're doing. Just keep on keeping on. I'm the same way. I really like spending my money on things that I need. I can't answer that to you. Numbers. How many awards will Lady Gaga? Dude, 3 or 5. I can ask that. Is she gonna get 3 or is she gonna get 5? I could ask that. I'll ask it like that. But some things are still meant to be a mystery. in life for you to go live life and see. The tarot's not going to answer everything, and different tools do different things. So when you're coming to me, they're describing to you the path that you're moving down with a card. But when y'all want to know, like, when am I going to get married? When am I going to have kids? Y'all want to know certain times within your timeline. Y'all need to hit up an astrologer, someone to show you your timeline. But I can ask like this: is Lady Gaga going to get 3 awards? And then let's see, is Lady Gaga going to get 5? Because I understand, like, I'm helping y'all read the tools, but how are they going to answer that? I don't understand how they were going to answer that. So let's see, is she going to get 3? It's yes or no. Is she going to get 3? That's no. Is she going to get 5? Yeah, she's going to get a lot of awards. That's the way that I'm seeing the cards being read. There's more yeses that are popping up for the number 5. So she might not get 5. She could get 6. She could get 8. But on the question where it's regarding, is she going to get a small number of awards? 3? No. And it's saying something about somebody's accepting a loss and somebody's moving on. Somebody's moving on. Somebody's accepting some type of loss. Somebody's moving from department to department, could be job to job or something like this. There's some type of like misharmony that's going on with the small numbers with that 3. But with is she going to win about 5? Is she going to win more awards? Yes, it's more than likely the spirits are saying that she's going to win about 5 or closer to that number or more. Now, there's something about teamwork. You or someone around you is getting extra money, some type of job offer. Someone's paving a path towards success. Somebody wears their heart on their sleeve. Somebody's a bit clingy. Like, how they feel on the inside is how they're trying to tell you how they feel on the out. This Cancer energy, that somebody's starting something. Someone light on the outside. Somebody still might be in high school. Somebody might be asking somebody out. Or somebody's got to make sure that this person still has this energy the next month. Because this person could tend to be loving, but they could switch up how they feel, like at the drop of a dime. Like Cancer energy, they got to pay attention to their emotions. And then we got Taurus popping up. Somebody only does something when it's a sure thing. Somebody doesn't like to take risks. They don't like to jump around from job to job or relationship to relationship. Once they start something, they're legit. That's it. That's what they plan on doing. Slow and steady wins the race. With this Taurus energy, somebody likes luxuries and somebody works very hard. Someone sitting on top of their castle, looking over their castle. There's 3 more castles in the background that they're looking over. Somebody could be into rental. Somebody's really good at big business, and this is talking about big business success. So it's more answering along the questions of 5 awards, 5 or more, around the bigger number for Lady Gaga. You can ask whatever you like, but different. See, this is where I get annoyed, is that you might ask a different reader a question, or they might be able to tell you. They might. Okay, so this is popular. People say, "When am I going to meet my next lover?" And then they'll go to a reader, and the reader will say, "In the spring." I don't read for none of that shit. I don't do that. What other readers do, that's what they do. And you can't come to me expecting me to read like another reader reads. I'm going to read how I read. And I'm a damn good reader. I teach people. I know I have a very good gift, but I'm telling you how I use my tools. And it annoys me because some of y'all don't see how nasty and how disrespectful that y'all be. Like, there be love readers. There be people who read for health. I mostly read for money. So people come to me and they be like, "Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?" And it's like, why don't you do it? And why don't you come here and understand how I read people and let me read you how I read? But no, I don't read for time, because this is why I don't read for time. When I started going into the spirit world and I started learning about time, so what some of y'all are doing is you're not living your life. You're coming to me as a genie, and you're coming to the spirits. And instead of asking the spirits and having respect for the spirits and saying, what's going to happen to me as I go down this path? You're saying, I don't believe none of this stuff that's supposed to happen in my life. I don't believe I'm going to get married. So when? When are you going to give it to me? When? And some of y'all don't see that you pissing my spirits off with the when. You need to stop thinking, when am I going to get this? When am I going to get that? And you need to believe that you're going to get it. And what you need to do in this time is you need to prepare yourself for when the time comes so that you can be ready. Because what a lot of people do, what a lot of kids, a lot of young people do, they be getting caught up. When am I getting married? When am I getting married? They never get their mind together. They never get their body together. They never get their money together. Next thing they know, they're with the person they've been wishing for, and they're not ready. So that's what the spirits want you to focus on. They want you to focus on you getting yourself ready. Not when am I going to get to the finish line? When am I going to get to the finish line? They want you to enjoy your journey. Pay attention to your journey. The things along your journey is what you're going to pick up that's going to make you. So when you get to this person or the job or whatever goal that you're looking for, you are the person that you need to be. You're the wife that you need to be. So that's why I don't read for time. And that's why I don't pull. There's certain things that I don't read for and that I can't pull from the cards. And the thing about it is, that's how good I am. That I know where my expertise lies and where this has gone beyond my expertise. And now it's time for me to send you to someone else. I am not one of these other readers who are like, love and light, I'm going to hold your hand and everything. I believe everything. And you chose that for a reason. No, honey, you're over here with a demon slayer. You're being read by someone who's a demon slayer. I like to dispel demons away from people. I'm not the type of person to help you stay with the demons and start kissing your demons and shit. I know my what's up Anika and Kita. What's up, Ankita? But I know my powers. I know the rules, and I know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, and that's that. And that's that. And that's that. And that's that. But you can ask me whatever you like. But when y'all start asking me when and numbers and like that, I have to start telling you I can't read for that. And that does not mean that I'm a bad reader. And honestly, my chat is 18 and up. It's supposed to be 21 and up. I'm not supposed to be reading. I don't like reading kids. I don't like reading people who they're just being introduced to the spirit world. I got you, Ankita. But I'm not saying that specifically you. I'm just telling y'all that there are different people out here and they got different powers. There's some people who are precog. I'm not precog. Do you know what that means? They see the future in their heads. Like they have dreams and it just hits them. So different people, you know, everybody got different tools. So go learn the person who you with and how their tools work for them. But I'm a very passionate person. I hope y'all don't think that I'm fighting with y'all because I'm not mad at anybody this morning. The people I be mad at, I take it out on the people I'm mad at, or I leave them alone. But I hope I'm not mad at anybody this morning. I just have a lot of passion, and I be getting my stuff out there. And in terms of money, yeah, I agree with you, Pedro. What? They feel suspicious about you. Why? What do they need to be suspicious of you for? And this is my last question for the day. Oh, okay, I got you. I'm going to answer this real quick, and then I'm going to get on to Ankita. I'm okay. How are you? How are you today? How are y'all doing? I'm doing all right, y'all. I am doing all right. If I wasn't doing all right, y'all would probably see me on here crying, asking for money. Are my colleagues at my job, including the receptionist, feeling suspicious about me? Why would they be suspicious about me? This is my last question. Okay. Why would they, if you don't mind me asking, why would they be suspicious about you? What are you doing to make them feel suspicious? But at the same time, for me to pull from my intuition, man, some people just be hating. It don't matter if it's at work. It don't matter where the fuck it is. They be looking for somebody to hate. And it's so annoying. It's just so annoying. But I'm going to ask the cards real quick. Are your colleagues suspicious about you? Are you trying to hide something? Man, you know, a lot of people are getting jobs thinking that they're supposed to fire people at these jobs, and that's not their job. Are your coworkers suspicious? I'm going to take a vote. Are they suspicious of you? No. Are you doing something? Oh my gosh. There's a no, but some things have popped up that would alarm me. I'm not sure if it's you or someone around you. Really emphasizing on someone around you with what the cards mean. So everybody keep in mind that I'm an interpretive reader. I'm telling y'all what the symbols of these divination tools, these cards mean. So with that, you reflect and think about what you're going to do next, provided by with what the spirit has said to you, okay? Nobody tells you what to do. Cards don't tell you what to do. They can give you some things to think about, but at the end of the day, it's still up to for you to decide. But right here about your question, is anyone, including this receptionist, suspicious of you at work? And they're not. There's no one that is suspicious of you of anything that's going on at work. I'm not sure what you're doing. I'm not sure if you're doing anything bad. I hope you're not using my powers to do anything bad. I hope you're doing things that are good for yourself. But, you know, it could be, you could be asking about things like, you know, you're getting ready to go to another job or another department and you don't want them to sabotage your plans. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just read, I don't dip into my intuition. You got counseling, coaching, intuition, and interpretations. I like to read mainly with interpretations. I like to just tell people what the spirit is saying. I like to tell you the closest that I can get to what the spirit is saying to you. That's how I like to read. I don't like to reinterpret what someone has said. I want to say exactly this is what this means. And so that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to say exactly what the spirit is saying to you. This right here, this Libra energy, I really emphasize that this is someone around you. Could be you, but someone around you. Now, this person is very smart. They're very good with the law. They're an authority figure. There's someone who, this is a mother. This is someone who's like a boss. This is someone who, they could be your manager. They're dark on the outside and Libra energy. Now, they have a tendency to be cruel. They can play the double standard where they can do wrong, but you can't. They can be an opportunist. They have little to do with emotions, no emotions with this person. You have to come to this person with facts. But this is a no. Whoever this person is, this is your friend and they're loyal. No matter how, even though they're a bitch and has a role, yeah, they're your friend. They're really good. It's just so funny too, like. But this is someone that's a friend. They could be cutthroat though. They could be cutthroat. There's a plane crash yesterday? Oh, whoa. Okay, we'll get into that, Ankita. Lately, you've been more quiet at work. I understand. So you can keep your job and pay for your stuff. Like most people, when you have your job right now, you would like to just keep it so you can pay for your stuff. You know, most people don't want a headache. I truly understand. Sometimes you're a big mouth. I wouldn't be, like where you tell other people's secrets. Is that what you mean by that? But I wouldn't be, don't be ashamed about who you are. You're not saying too much of your opinions at work. Why do you feel like it's upsetting people? I mean, lately, honestly, I'm not saying too much of my opinions either. People might like my opinions and stuff, but honestly, it's just getting people who are even of like mind are trying to fight right now. And it's just getting so annoying with all these people out here. They're not trying to learn. They're trying to fight. Something is going on at work, though, that's toxic. So I think that's why you have the feeling to keep to yourself. And this is saying that you might be a one-man army, that you might be to yourself, that this is saying that you might There's a lot of toxic behavior that's going around. There's a lot of mom mentality. There's a lot of betrayal. There's a lot of stabbing in the back going on. This could be family, work, or friends. The 10 of spades. Man, this could be so bad like that. Someone could be having to deal with a bad announcement from the court. It could be as bad as like a father murdering a daughter when this card pops up. Betrayal, some type of betrayal, some type of backstabbing, and then the one is popping up in the clock. You're following your gut. You realize that you need to be to yourself, and you are right. This right here, this could be you or somebody around you. I really emphasize on somebody around you. There's a liar around you. There's a thief. There's someone who's planning for the future, and they're planning ill. They don't have any good plans for the future. The 7 of spades. This is talking about on the Rider Waite. This man has swords and he's stealing balloons from the circus. There's someone who's a clown and they are stealing from the circus. There's someone who's going to be future faking. Keep your eyes open, because basically what they're promising for the future, they're not going to do it. They don't do it. There's no point in promising and saying that you're going to do something in the future. You might as well just do it and tell people that's what I did. But there's something going on, new plans for the future. Somebody needing to reach out for help regarding this thief around right here. Something about consistency. But either that you're the thief or there's a thief around you that the spirits are warning you about. There's a liar, there's a manipulator, there's someone with deception. They could be talking about this Libra right here that's supposed to be a loyal friend. She still could be with the deception. She could be, a loyal friend to you, but still be a deceptive person. Some people don't understand that somebody could be evil, but they could still be good to you. They know not to mess with you. But that's what I'm pulling up. You need to watch out for some Libra, someone who owns their business. They own their home. They could have children, and they're older. They're supposed to be mature, and they're going to be dark on the outside, saying that like a lot of toxicity is revolved around this person. And thief too keep popping up. When I was younger, I used to have a kleptomania problem, and that actually this card that kept popping up is actually what made me stop, because the spirits kept saying thief. They didn't like me being a thief, and they kept embarrassing me with it. They kept saying thief, and then that's why I stopped reading the cards for years, till I got my thieving problem together, till I stopped stealing. I remember my mom said to me, she said she don't know much about our Native American blood, but she said there's this bad rumor that goes around that Native Americans have sticky fingers, and so she wanted to make sure that I better not be stealing shit. But yeah, that's just my connections. Some readers have their own experiences and their own connection with the cards, and so they could read a little bit more to you, and that's my connection. That card keep popping out because there's a thief around. It could be you or it could be someone around you. And the spirits, they keep pulling that out because they don't like that. There's a lot of toxic behavior. I think that you were aware of it, though. Whoever it pops up in your mind first is who the spirits are talking about. It's never going to be the second or third. So if you're like, oh, I think that the spirits are talking about that person, yes, correct. That's who they're talking about. Now let me backtrack and see what you had said, Inkita. Okay, so I got what's in for my relationship between me and my spoken brother, Siobhan. I think he hates me. Should I let the relationship go? I'm pretty sure your mother and your father do not want y'all fighting. About that, if you know about the plane crash yesterday, there was a miniset on that. He didn't compromise all his vehicle numbers, 1206, and every single vehicle, car, bike, died yesterday in the crash. Wow. 6 means to do work. Where was this at? Was this overseas in Gaza, the plane crash? I didn't hear, but we haven't heard about a plane crash yet, or I haven't yet. I think Final Destination got real. Yeah, a lot of people keep talking about Final Destination, how a lot of things out here are Final Destination. You're welcome, and thank you for letting me read you. Thank all y'all, by the way, for the likes, the subs, the donations, people coming through and do business with me. Thank y'all for helping me grow. Dang, are they coming back? Oh, you said sometimes you're shady as a Scorpio. Oh, your sun sign is Scorpio? I know I'm Scorpio too. I do control myself, especially my mouth, to keep professional and to keep it to myself. Yeah, I do the same thing. Sometimes you know it's a good time to say something, and sometimes you know it's not the right time. But as if you have dominant Scorpion energy, it's okay to be a little bit mysterious and don't tell them everything. Sometimes we got to remember to get back to that. Let them wonder. Yeah, I think that your gut is on point, and I think that you're listening to yourself, and I think that you're pretty smart to listen to yourself. So one of your readings back there said, keep on keeping on doing what you're doing. Let's answer Ankita. And for everybody out there, if y'all got a question, throw it out there, and I add you to the list. Everybody keep in mind that the people who purchase the $10 Fast Pass, they get to skip the line. All you got to do is put the funds within my Chime or my Venmo. Those links are also in the description of this video. As you do, send your name. When you come into the live, send multiple green hearts to alert me that I will be reading you next. I read the Fast Passers next for 10 minutes instead of 5. Today, I'm reading y'all with poker and bones today. So so some people be wondering, this is how you can clear the deck when you're doing a lot of quick reads. You blow the side of the deck. Make sure that you have the pictures, the faces of the cards. Make sure you have the cards face to the ground. And then you knock. You can knock as many times as you like. You can knock to let the spirits know that you're entering the spirit world for respect. And also, you're knocking the energy of the last reading off the deck so that the reading can be nice and clean for the new person, the new porn. Because I see some people like knocking on the deck and they don't really understand what they're doing. So let me explain so y'all can understand what you're doing. Not you talking to anyone. Sometimes other readers like to watch me, and it's fine. So I just want them to know why I'm doing what I'm doing. You want to know about your relationship with your brother. You want to know if you need to do a cord cutting with your brother? What's in for the relationship between me and my brother? What's in? What are you faced with you and your brother? What do the spirits see that some things that could pop up? What are some things that can pop up on the path of you and your brother? All right, we have sibling rivalry, and you know that your brothers and sisters can get mad at y'all too out there, you guys. But I don't know who y'all are listening to. Now, for my family, I saw my mom and my aunt fought all their lives, and no matter what, they stayed together. So I was always taught from family to stay together. But you do have some family members who you just can't do that with. So bless y'all. I'm not sure exactly what y'all are going through, but bless y'all. There's two queens that are popping up right here. So this is saying that there's two people that come from two opposite. There's one light and one dark, but there's two really good friends. There's a really good relationship, very strong here, where these people can make money together. But it's a lot of fighting, and so that fighting can escalate into scandals, really serious situations. Those fights can get serious if either that's not ignored, or if that's not looked at, or if that's not paid attention to. Somebody is keeping it to themselves, their emotions. Someone might be emotionally mature, and sometimes they fly off the handle. And there's this Pisces woman who's keeping their life to themselves. Something about how they're getting along with their family, education, bettering, something about love. They're keeping that to themselves. It could be a love for themselves, but mainly what's popping up that I want to talk about more is this Libra energy. This could be you, it could be your brother. Thank all y'all for coming through. For Ankita. What is, I think he hates me now. Should I let this relationship go? No, you should let it go. You might have to give somebody some space. I'm gonna pull a bone real quick. You might have to give somebody some space. Something's growing for you. Your money's going to be growing too. Now, as you go into the future, there's problems, and I think that you're already anticipating those problems right here. There's some type of budgeting that's helping you in the future. In the future, there's going to be problems, but there's going to be big change. Somebody's thinking negative about their finances. You need to think positive as you move into the future about your finances. It could be starting family problems. Stay out of fights with your family. Some people are just fighting just to fight. Stay out of that. Stay out of that. And 7 is, so someone around you, you got a thief around you too, and they're keeping it as a secret. But you need to stick to your guns and your intentions. Your beliefs are pure and true. You were taught correct. Your intentions are correct. What you want, your intentions are innocent. You're the 7. You're working hard, and you have a lot of people around you who think that their mission is to take you off of your path. And you might be having a lot of people that you are just booping on the head, like it's king of the hill. You're rejecting them. You're not for this type of energy. And you could be feeling overwhelmed as you're continuing the 7. You're keeping it to yourself. You could be feeling like you want to give up, paying attention to details. There's someone there's a liar and a thief around you though. And the spirits are saying that they're keeping it. It could be you, it could be someone around you, but someone's keeping that secret, that energy right there. I don't know why this main thing that's popping up is this Libra. There's someone who's really good with the law. You might be getting a message from them or online or on the phone. This is a woman. This could be a mother, a boss, a friend. This is someone who's loyal, someone who's really good with the law. Now, they have a tendency to be very cruel. You are not going to be able to control this person with emotions. Right here, there's a lot of new things that's happening for you. You're going to be meeting friends, going out, getting a new job, a fresh new perspective out on your life, that you're going to be seeing things from like a new perspective. Someone's spying on you. Could be family, could be friends, could be someone at work, a manager, but someone's playing the victim. Someone is starting problems and then they want you to come fix it. Someone's spying on you. There's something that's starting. Because I'm seeing 2 and 3, but it's like in the spades. So there's something that's not starting good, man. Someone could be starting fights. Get out and focus. You need to focus on yourself. Get out in nature when you can and walk around. But there's a focus that you need to have on yourself. This card be talking about healing and cleansing. It's talking about you need to listen to your gut and that you're seeing signs. And the signs that you're seeing, you need to believe. A lot of people see signs and they ignore them. Now I'm seeing a 5 and a 10. You're at the middle of something, yo. Whenever you get over whatever this problem is, it's about to be big money coming towards your whole family. You're gonna get good big money news. If you are you East Indies? If y'all are East Indies, y'all know y'all like that money. I'm West Indies. East Indies, the people, the Hindis and India, the Middle Eastern, they know they like that money. Dubai is a city of gold. They know they be about that money, and they like to keep money in their family. But this right here, I mean, us West Indies, we like that too. But just that's something that I know about East Indies. They be about that money. And right here, this is talking about big money, talking about inheritance, talking about being able to pass down things to your family, like cars, houses, and not just material gain, but able to pass down a mindset of how to keep your mentality, how to stay smart, how to earn money without hurting other people. You're going to get some type of good, big money news that's coming your way. It's a big yes coming from this. A new direction within the family. Somebody older has good health and they're guiding the family in the way they want their family to go, which they feel is the right way. I can't get over that right here. I don't want to get off of this. This is about to be good, big money news coming towards you and your whole family too. Your brother too. No, you're not. I know it's difficult. You're going through problems. There's going to be change after these problems. But no, you're not going to give up on this situation, and you're going to be happy that you didn't. Family is is one of the hardest people that we gotta work with and get along with, y'all. We didn't choose our family, but we learned to live with our family. Is there anybody else out there that wants to ask a question? Anybody that's got another question to ask it. And so that's for Ankita. You're not going to give up and things are going to get better, but you are going through problems. So the spirits are making you aware that you are going to go through problems, but things are going to get better after those problems. Budgeting, you learned that from the past and it's helping you. Your money's going to grow too. Your whole family money going to grow. Staying on top of your business. Yeah, you may just have to give your brother some space. So I'm going to wait around for a little bit longer, see if somebody's going to come in with another read, and then I'm going to get going into after hours. So when y'all come on my page and y'all see after hours, the only time y'all can get read for free here is during these lives, where the title says free reads. But during after hours, that's where you can book reads. That's where you can tell me where a read resonated with you. And that's where I'm posting the latest videos on my channel. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer. And when I close, fast passes are the only ways that you guys can get read. You guys can purchase fast passes during after hours. And yeah, I'm only reading people over here on YouTube. I'm not reading on TikTok for right now. I just keep my TikTok off to piss those other people off and to let them dish whatever money they want to dish me a month. But I don't need TikTok. They acted foul. I switched up my agenda. So simple. It's a good thing. Anybody who's on TikTok, y'all should use that money for extra. Don't tie up a whole bill and be reliant on your money from that, because you never know. That's not secure, is what I'm trying to say. These people who have jobs with the union are not secure. Ooh, these people that just want to fight, I'm going to leave them alone. It makes you not want to educate people. It makes you not want to tell anybody anything about yourself. These people that just want to fight. I don't get it. Why do they be coming up to me trying to be friends? And then they, instead of listening to me, they want to tell me. What? Now I kind of see what those light natives were talking about with the pretendians, but I don't like how they're calling everybody everybody's not a pretendian, bro. But one thing I don't understand, if you're gonna call them pretendians, then why don't you say, if you want to pretend, why don't you listen to me so you can pretend to be one of us better? Why don't you? Y'all should have never showed them Stacey Dash and Rachel Dolezal. You should have never showed them Stacey Dash and Rachel, because now everybody think they got one. And those people, they were proud to say that they were pretending. They were proud to say that was not their race. Ooh, somebody need to embrace their good fortune out there. I'm gonna try and come back on again tomorrow, same place, same time. What's tomorrow? Oh, it's happy Friday the 13th, you guys. You guys better not go outside. The DOJ warns attorneys to prepare for a criminal investigation ahead of nationwide anti-Trump. You're retarded. Yeah, now they're trying to make it a law that if you're anti-Trump, that they're trying to investigate you and make it a felony. Yo, I can't wait till Pam Bondi turns on Trump. I cannot wait till he does something to you and you realize that you should not have taken this case and you want to withdraw from his case and stuff like that. I can't wait till he turns on Trump. Hedge Seth won't commit to obeying court orders on Marine in LA. Duh, you're felons. They don't listen to orders. They're not going to listen to orders. You have to go up there and arrest them. And they're going to fight you on that. What are you talking about? They don't listen. They haven't listened to court orders. He's not going to listen to court orders. Are y'all stupid? I can't help it. But what makes you think someone Pete Hegseth raped 16-year-old girls in high school. And you think he's gonna listen to the DOJ? He thinks he is the DOJ. There's no one else in that department but him. They fired him and he's still up there working and it's been a month. And you really think he's gonna listen? Crazy. Anyways. Who out there got a question? Let's start putting stuff up. People start coming around. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go back to reading people on TikTok because there's so much drama. And right now, I'm listening to how people are being kicked out of the Creators Fund program and how they're messed up from that. And that seems so random. Honestly, TikTok is just up there to just steal from people now. That purple ticket mess, all that is just to steal from you. That code of conduct, that's just to steal the money that they owe you. They just addicted to TikTok now. That's okay. If you want to scroll, I just read you. If you want to scroll down and go back and watch your reading, you can. And then I'm waiting here for a little bit, and then you can come up and talk to me about it if you want. I just got done reading you. It said that things are gonna get better with you and your brother. Right now, you're fighting. Y'all are fighting. Stay out of family arguments. So right now, people are punching below the belt. From the cards that I was reading, that's a little bit of what I had talked about. I'm remembering your read a little bit. People, you probably feel it. That's why you're asking. Is this my reading going on? No. All right, I just got done reading you. So take the cursor and move it back. I'm just telling you. I'm just like telling you a little bit. Yeah, I'm talking to you a little bit of what the cards and the bone has said. That you're going through conflict right now. And that it could start family fights and problems with the money within the family. You had a really good read. That's why I want you to go back and see it. But things is going to get better. You're getting through a tough time with your brother right now. But it's going to be worth you're not going to give up on him. And it's going to be worth it. You may have to leave him alone for a little bit and like come back later when he's cooled off, stuff like that. But I remember what's really popping in my mind, a 5. Stay out of family problems because right now people are hurt. Try to stay positive with the money and with your family too. Stay positive, even if it seems unrealistic. Stay positive. That's not called toxic positivity. That's called getting through challenges. But you got whatever's going on in the cards I saw. Y'all are going through a challenge, and at the end of this challenge, it's gonna make y'all stronger, and it's gonna bring more money to your household. But yeah, to go back and watch the details. That little cursor at the bottom, rewind that back where it has your name up there and where I'm reading you, and watch that reading. And then you can come back to, you can hit live and come back and tell me what you think. Oh my God, this is so funny. I was just talking about pretenders and stuff, and a picture of Rachel Dolezal pops up, and it says GMO. Oh my God, I might need to post that. Organic and GMO. I don't know if I should give these people, I don't know if I should feed gas to the fire. Because that's going to make the natives, really, they're going to be like, whose side are you on? I don't pick sides, bitch. You should have had the blood, huh? I'm on both y'all sides. I need y'all to realize that y'all on the same side. I don't know if I should post that. That came from the day. I should post it because it's funny. Oh my gosh, what's happening? My screen went dark. Dang. I mean, somebody losing money. That's just like, yeah, I need to delete that video. The cicadas, they getting kind of close. You hear them? Talking about. Man, I gotta push it. I'm almost there to my goal. Trying to get to 800 subscribers. So thank y'all for helping me. Man, TikTok sucks. Like, everybody, all the cool people are getting banned. Like, what the fuck are we doing over there anyways? You might as well just boycott. And if you was making $100, you making a cent. If you was making $1,500, you making 10 cents. You do not tie your house payment up into that shit, man. Like, don't tie it up permanently. They should have just made TikTok another Tinder. They really should have, because that's what it is. Worldwide Tinder. And people who got the old version, they can see exactly where you're located at. That's why I turn my location on purpose. That's when I want you to see me. And I got an Android. I turn my location off. Let me be like, are you sure you want to turn your location off? You could lose your phone and not find it. Yep. And I ain't gonna lose shit. I mean, squad, whatever. My mom says I curse a lot. She curses a lot. Oh, I'm supposed to use my third eye. Oh yeah, you're supposed to use your third eye too, Ankita. All them cards. I need another subscriber. All right, look, I'm finna get up and I'm finna actually live my life. Okay. Y'all keep kind of arguing with me while I'm trying to live my life. Should I post that? Like, did it show up? It didn't show up on my other phone. They said Pete won't commit to obeying orders because he's not listening to you, dumbass. Pete refuses to commit. He can't even commit to being faithful to his wife. And you think he's finna be faithful to the United States of America? Look at this picture they got of that man. That don't even look. You gotta be careful how you form your lips, sir. He got the duck lip. You know, this man, he probably can't stand me. What they said about you? You Trump best friend. I can't. When is Trump gonna turn on you? He turned on Elon. Elon got friends though. Elon went to Russia. Or he finna go to Russia, Germany, where the fuck? He finna blast off. He finna go to Mars. The defense secretary said he would comply with Supreme Court order blocking Trump's domestic deployment, but he didn't. Yeah, he's a liar. He didn't do it. Just like he didn't show up for the committee that everybody was chewing his invisible ass up at, but he was not there, but did not commit to other courts. He said he was going to do it. Y'all need to stop looking at what people say and what they do. He said he was going to remove the troops to Los Angeles, but declined to show the similar court considering the issue. The Pentagon chief deflected the committee, yeah, where he was supposed to get fired. Donald Trump on deploying the National Guard troops and the Marines is unlawful. I mean, they're over there chilling, sitting, getting paid to just sit. So I'm sure they're thinking hedge stuff. Why can I not see what he said right there? I want to see that. We're not here to defy the Supreme Court ruling. Then why are you doing it? You go ahead and arrest him. Anyone else, if they were defying orders, they would be arrested. I'm gonna leave in a minute and go into after hours. So what video do I want y'all to check out that is up on the channel? I'm moving into after hours. Oh, this month's all signs for June. I recommend that y'all watch for your rising sign. So, are you gonna arrest Hedgehog? Are you gonna arrest Trump for doing all this illegal stuff? You just lost immunity. So they're going to let Hedgehog stay free while there's still a chance for Gavin Newsom to be arrested. Who said that the troops are not necessary is suing to remove them. Yeah, and they're trying to arrest you, Newsom, so be safe. Oh, see, I told you they're not gonna. Trump's administration on Wednesday urged to the federal judge to reject the lawsuit that Gavin has put in. Did you know that? Trump called the judge and said, you need to ignore the lawsuit that Gavin has put in. Man, those troops don't have to follow orders. They don't have to follow someone who's leading them into something that's unlawful. All right. Decline Newsom requests an immediate block on Hedgehog for using troops to support immigration. The issue marks with a flashpoint during the third budget. Hedgehog's efforts to root out diversity, equality. Okay. Yeah, that's all he's trying to do is get rid of people who are different. You are not willing to say that you would respect those decisions, Head said. I am saying that the local district court shouldn't make foreign policy. How the fuck is that foreign policy, you dumbass? That's all domestic. You unleash the Guard and the Marines on your own land. On Cali. How is that foreign? That's some dumb shit. Well, they keep them up there because they want to play games with this dude. They've had countless times that they could go up and arrest him, and they don't want to do it. So he does not. And if it was anyone else out here, they would arrest you. And they don't even have jurisdiction. They don't even have the right calling to arrest people lately anymore. They're arresting more innocent people. Let's go into after hours. I'll see y'all the next live. I'll see you tomorrow. What time? 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, and I'll see you in after hours or in a personal. Check out All Signs.